Hi everybody, it's Lorraine Scapins from Lorraine Scapins Health and Fitness and Wellness websites, also known as pregnancyexercise.co.nz, programs for women from pregnancy, postnatal, perimenopause and beyond. Okay, so I've got friends and family over in the UK, and lately it's kind of been in the back of my mind for a while because I'm still friends with a lot of people from the UK on Facebook, but the amount and how young possibly our daughters and kids are starting to use fillers, Botox, etc., and significantly changing their looks and this pressure that they're under. Now, obviously, some of that's fine, absolutely fine. But as we age, I know it gets hard. I'm, 51 in February. I've let my hair grow naturally. So this is all its natural colour at the moment. So there's no dye on my hair. There's not been any for over 3 years. Well, I've done this mainly because of a cost factor as well, but it's not too bad at the moment. Hubby's just said one thing, which was a while ago. He's not said anything since. Once I told him the cost of highlights, which would have to be every 6 weeks. But also in terms of fillers, nope, not got any fillers, not got any falsies on neither at the moment, which seems to be very popular. So obviously a little bit is fine, but do we want to be in this kind of conveyor belt of constantly upgrading and high maintenance of our looks? Yes, we do need to feel good about ourselves. I'm all about that. We need to feel empowered. So if a little bit of filler and Botox can help you feel that way, absolutely fantastic. But how and where does it need to stop when our looks start to considerably change? When our lips from the fillers are getting too big and we can't see that, and only outsiders can, and it's starting to look a little bit ridiculous. How our faces contort, how dangerous it can be. My sister told me a story about a young girl over there going into the pharmacist, really, really worried about how her face was feeling after a certain procedure. And how young are we setting up our daughters? I want your feedback on this and how you feel about this. I'm actually, do I start that podcast again? I don't know. I'm bringing guests and let's talk all about women's wellness and what we're creating for our daughters. Now, my daughters are almost, all teenagers, and I don't want them to have not only this pressure on them, but I don't want them to start having fillers and Botox and the lips done in the late teens and early 20s. We're so lucky here in New Zealand that it kind of doesn't seem to be the case. But I know from the UK and looking people, do we blame social media? No, we kind of actually have to blame ourselves a little bit as well. Yes, the Kardashian look, I would go along with saying that. But in terms of media, but I think a lot of it is on ourselves. And how we maybe want to perceived. Again, this is just maybe my own personal view. And again, I'm not, attacking anybody. It's all, whatever you want. Like I said, to feel happy, to not feel maybe depressed. But is it going to start making you anxious? Is it going to make our daughters feel anxious? Have you got to get that treatment done every 6 to 8 weeks? Have you got to colour your hair? Otherwise, it's going to, increase anxiety, depression. In our 40s and 50s, we are at much more higher rates of suffering from anxiety and depression because we're going through perimenopause and menopause. We don't want to be increasing this. We need to feel good about ourselves so we can start to kind of balance out what our hormones are doing to us. We've got enough grief from our hormones, never mind maybe social media pressure or personal pressure. Yes, so no, I'd love to hear your comments, personal views on it, what it's like in your country. Like I said, here in New Zealand, it's very different from the UK, and expectations. How are your friends looking? Do you use fillers? Do you know when you're going to be able to stop and say, okay, no more, things are changing just a little bit too much? I like that my kids can see that I'm angry at them. But no, just give me your thoughts and feedback. And obviously, the best ways, good ways to prevent wrinkles, hydration, good nutrition, anti-aging, de-stress, social. As women, we need to be social. We need to talk about things. So again, that's what we're doing here in this little bit of our chat, or what shall we call it? We'll call it our kind of no fillers, no falsies, chat. All right, bye everybody. Talk to you soon. Let me know, and visit the website to join our programs, pregnancyexercise.co.nz, online programs for pregnancy, postpartum, and perimenopause. Bye everybody.